Hey, everybody. It's that time again when I start talking about everybody's favorite meme coin, especially retail's most favorite meme coin. That is XRP, the absolutely useless wannabe utility token that claims to be about to take over the world and replace the banking system as we know it, actually been a vehicle for banks to make cross-border payments, the same BS that they've been talking about since I first invested in it, which was back in 2018, 6 years forwards. And again, the only thing XRP can seem to do is pump and then dump. It is a complete pump and dump. You will lose money if you buy XRP today. The time to buy XRP is before the pump, not after the pump. What comes after the pump? The dump. So again, I'm going to remind anybody that's following me, if you're holding XRP, please think about getting out. It is not a good long-term investment. And again, I'm going to break down my thesis in this video as to why I think you should be running for the exit straight away if you're holding this token. So let's jump into it. So we have been here before. This is one of several XRP videos I've made. And look, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I make videos about cryptocurrency. I do daily updates when it comes to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Pepe. In my opinion, the four majors for this cycle. And I also make content around strong altcoins with strong narratives in strong sectors with strong utility, and also meme coins, those coins that really seem to have the hype, that seem to have the charm of the crypto investors this cycle, where the vast majority of high, big, impressive, out of this world gains are being made this cycle is in the memes. It's not in things like XRP. And I just want to dive in once again to look at XRP. XRP is currently the third most valued crypto token in the cryptocurrency space, and it is commanding a market cap of 150 billion. Now, that's a huge, huge number. I think you'd agree. However, it has an FDV of 262 billion. Why the difference of 112 billion between market cap and FDV? Well, these are the tokens that the team currently has in its possession, which at any time it can, and as we've seen from experience and from history, they do like to unlock these tokens monthly and dump them onto the market. So you have $112 billion of sell pressure to come onto the XRP token price over the next however many years. So just bear that in mind. You are not buying a network that is worth 150 billion. You are buying a network that is worth 262 billion. That is nearly double the value of the Solana network. So Solana is really the breakthrough chain, the chain that has gone from obscurity a couple of years ago to now one of the majors for this cycle, up there with the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. It has all of the best usage and adoption metrics in the entire crypto space. A lot of the top meme coins for this cycle, things like Popcat, things like Dog with Hat, things like Moo, Bob, Giga, etc. They are, or Frog, should I say, etc. They are being launched on Solana, and a lot of people want to get into these. And not all of these top meme coins have top tier exchange listings, so you have to get on chain, especially if you want to pick the next one that's about to get listings, or if you want to pick the ones that are still lower or more medium cap. And you have to get on, you have to buy some Solana, fund that onto a Phantom wallet, go out and actually use the chain. People are using Solana in their droves. It is a hot, hot narrative this cycle is this Solana ecosystem and the Solana meme coins. XRP does not have this. It doesn't have any of this. It just has hype. It is a cult. It is a meme of for the ages. It is the ultimate meme coin, crypto meme coin, because it has no utility. And the news that has broke over the last few days is that there is now a stable coin that Ripple is launching. So they're launching something called RLUSD. So what they're saying is that RLUSD will actually burn some XRP, and the two assets are intertwined. Investors have picked up on this connection. Okay, and that's caused a pump in XRP. Now, can I just kind of tell you, if when XRP was first launched, you didn't really have this concept of stable coins, okay? XRP was launched with the vision that it would be this token that would be used for cross-border payments interbank, from bank to bank or from nation to nation. So you could get one bank in the USA, you could have another bank in Europe, and they could literally, instead of sending dollars and having to change the dollars into euros, they could just buy XRP, send the XRP across, and that then could be cashed out into euros instead of having to go through what would be more of a lengthy process of things like, sort of clearing the exchange and actually using the FX rates between individual currencies, and obviously waiting for settlements and things like this. This was going to be an instant settlement solution. It had an interesting appeal back in 2017, and people started to get excited, and it got a lot of hype, and it went up to over $3. We're starting to see 6 years later similar hype come back into XRP. And in reality, XRP over those 6 years has done nothing to further its goal or to further its objective of being this replacement for cross-border banking payments. Okay. Now, I've heard people saying it's going to replace Swift. People have then corrected me to say, well, it's not going to replace Swift. It's just going to integrate with Swift. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. If Swift wanted to integrate it, they've had 6 years to integrate it. They're not integrating it, okay? It is hype, it is rumors, and ultimately it is lies. People that own big, big bags of XRP are ultimately lying to people out there that are naive enough to believe them, that actually think that XRP is going to achieve anything remotely close to what people are saying it will achieve. So, what have we seen now? We've seen this RLUSD get released, okay? RLUSD, the issue I have is that now we're in a world of stable coins. So the problem with an asset such as XRP being used for cross-border payments is its volatility. It's volatile, okay? It can go up if lots of people buy it, if people speculate on it. If, let's say, for example, some announcement does come out that it's going to get integrated somewhere and the price shoots up, that's going to cause a lot of volatility, extreme volatility. This is obviously really, really bad if you want to transfer a fixed value from A to B. You want that value to be stable. So I think Ripple, they have caught onto this, and they've probably realized for a very long time that actually, if they want to make a success of the Ripple ledger, they need to be using a stable coin, not XRP. So, despite this sounding all very well and lovely, that their stablecoin is going to somehow integrate with XRP and they're both going to walk happily off into the sunset, and XRP holders are going to get rich from this implementation of this RLUSD stablecoin. This is going to drive all sorts of liquidity to the Ripple ledger and the Ripple ecosystem, and XRP is going to pump to the moon. It's not. It's absolutely not going to happen. RLUSD is going to replace the use case of XRP when it comes to these cross-border payments. And I'm sure that the Ripple team know if they ever going to have success with the Ripple ledger, they're going to have to use a stablecoin. So RLUSD, I don't know what RL stands for, but I'm assuming it's Ripple Ledger. So this is going to be the stable coin of the Ripple Ledger. Of course, they're still going to have the XRP that they can use on the Ripple Ledger as well. But is anyone actually going to use XRP when they just want to transfer a fixed value from A to B? It's like if I owe somebody an amount of money, I want to know that when I pay them that amount of money, they're actually going to get the amount that we've agreed is owed between me and them. They don't want me to send an amount that potentially is going to fluctuate up and down every few minutes. And by the time they actually receive the funds and then convert the funds to fiat, assuming we're doing a crypto to crypto wallet transaction, it's literally gone all over the place. So if I'm getting paid either from a friend and he wants to pay me in crypto, I will almost always say, send me Tether, okay? Send me a stable coin. Just convert it, find out what, I'm in Europe, what's the euro to USD rate? Okay, if you owe me 500 euros, just convert it to whatever it is, how many USD, and just send me the tether over. Because it's easier to do that way. Occasionally, there have been times in the past where I've said, just convert it into Bitcoins. And this was more in the bear market, and obviously Bitcoin was a lot more stable then. Now Bitcoin's a lot more volatile. If somebody owed me money, I'd say, just send it to me in Tether. So it makes sense, right? Obviously, the market's pretty volatile right now. Nobody wants to actually send money to each other using XRP. They're going to use RLUSD. So, like, I really, really found it amusing reading through this. I didn't know if this guy had actually paid to do this article or whatever, but it's pointing out Ripple USD transactions will burn a small amount of XRP as a gas fee, which over time will increase XRP scarcity and translate to higher prices for the coin. Yeah, that's all good and well to say you're going to burn XRP, but honestly, how much XRP is going to be burned? And look, you've still got $112 billion of the supply out there. You're not going to be burning $112 billion worth, no matter how many millions and billions of transactions that this RLUSD does. And obviously, if the transactions are being done through RLUSD, what is the purpose then of XRP? I just think this RLUSD has completely killed the use case of XRP token. The XRP token now is literally a governance token for the Ripple ledger. It no longer has any use case. And I cannot see how XRP has any future other than going back down to 20 to 30 cents in a year's time. So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think that this is the the news that everybody thinks it is. I mean, now that RLUSD is live, what will it be its role in the Ripple ecosystem? Well, here we go. It's a new stable coin. Yes, it's live on Ethereum and the XRP ledger. Of course, no one uses the XRP ledger, so they've got to put it on Ethereum so people can actually find the thing. Active on several exchanges. Okay, Bitso, Bitstamp. Okay, not any major exchanges yet. So obviously, I think they're going to struggle with adoption because they don't have the advantages that Tether had in terms of being a first mover or that USDC had. They're now coming at this very, very late in the game. So it's unlikely that the majority of the crypto space is actually going to adopt RLUSD for crypto transactions. And here we go. Drive liquidity, facilitate cross-border transactions. So obviously the keys there, they're telling you there, this RLUSD is going to be used for cross-border transactions. It's not going to be the XRP token. Integrate with DeFi protocols. I think a lot of this is just waffle. I think the key here is this: facilitate cross-border transactions. Okay, da 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 da. What is it for? Okay, yeah. So basically repeating what's been said before. I mean, look, it's your call. You've got to do your own research. You've got to decide whether, in your opinion, it's actually worth holding XRP as a token. I think there are far, far better picks out there. Many of the picks that I've shared in my videos over the last couple of weeks are much, much better, have much higher upside potential than XRP does. If we just look at the chart for XRP, then we can do a little bit of technical analysis and we can see, look, we had obviously the previous all-time high here, $3.28. You can see that we have taken out the all-time highs from last cycle. So obviously this trend break was significant, was a really, really nice technical move. But look, we have seen pump, dump, pump, dump, pump. I think we know where this is going next, okay? XRP has never ever had the ability to trend. It's never had the ability to actually put in a trend of higher highs and higher lows at no point, at absolutely no point. Okay, you could say it did it here, it pumped, and then we went back to lower high, lower high, lower high, and eventually it just crashed. And I think we're going to see a similar thing here. I'd expect us to probably make a lower high here at around $2.60, come down again, lower low, lower high, and I think eventually we grind lower. Um, I mean, I can draw a nice path on here. I think maybe we get a bounce at some point, maybe at around about sort of $1.40, we get a bit of a bounce. Maybe we try and go above $2 again, and I think something like that. Maybe we get another bounce around 70, sort of come up. But yeah, I honestly think we're sort of under 50 cents probably by the end of next year. Let's see. Like, obviously, right now, I'm very bullish on the crypto bull run. I think we're about to witness the greatest cryptocurrency bull market we've ever seen. Donald Trump is coming into office. The SEC chair is resigning or has resigned. He's on his way out next month, and we're going to get in a much more pro crypto SEC and much more pro crypto regulation coming out from the USA, which of course, is sort of the biggest free market in the world. So, look, I'm not bearish, and to be honest, this completely goes against my bull market thesis for crypto over the next few months. So I could be wildly wrong here on XRP, and for the sake of anybody that is still holding his token and wants to continue holding his token, of course, I hope that I am wrong, but I just cannot see it. I do think that when this crypto market does get a decent correction, and maybe it happens in January at the end of next month, maybe it gets pushed out a little bit, maybe XRP chops sideways, sort of up and down for a bit until we get that correction, or maybe it sort of goes into the summertime. Like, it might not happen until out here. So look, I just think at some point this is probably the trajectory that XRP does follow. So yeah, I sort of go back to what I said in the last video. I do think that XRP will be out of the top six probably by I think I might have said the end of the next quarter, end of Q1, maybe March, April next year. I can't remember exactly what I said, but yeah, I really do think Solana flips XRP again, probably early next year, and XRP starts to make its way down, sort of below BNB, maybe below Dogecoin as well over the course of the next year. And look, I just really do not see this going anywhere. But look, I think, look, being fair to the analysis here, I do think, look, we're pushing up a little bit here. Potentially, we could come up, we could sort of wick through the $3 level. There's bound to be some stops up here. There's bound to be stops above the prior all-time high back in 2017. So I think there's every chance we do run up to around $3.50, but I think we do start to fail from there and likely come back down. I don't see us getting up to $4. If I look on the X platform, where are we? I think we're here. Yeah. So just looking at some of these comments here, XRP will explode any moment from now. Maybe it's slow to the downside, but definitely not in my opinion. You've obviously got this sort of hitting mainstream news about Ripple stablecoins. So obviously, this is going to drive a lot of retail into this token right at the worst time, which is a real shame. Don't sell your XRP until these happen. RLUSD is released. Trump's inauguration. Gary leaves the SEC. Is he saying anything else here? Alt season starts. Blah blah blah. Big bank partnership. Yeah, I mean, I don't think these things are going to happen. All of this stuff will happen, and I still don't think this will be enough to drive XRP above $2.50. I'm afraid. Uh, Resolving a flag. So this guy I respect as a technical analyst. So he's talking about technically XRP is looking bullish. XRP hits $20. It's never hitting $20, guys. It's never ever hitting $20. Sold to XRP is like comparing dog shit to Wagyu. Yeah, okay. So I'm fairly sure that this guy's trolling BitLord. Again, another person talking about a technical breakout, XRP about to melt faces. I mean, it's just pigs to the slaughter is just coming to mind here. Uh, leave a like if you're holding XRP. No, I'm not. Here we go. So BitBoy, in my opinion, one of the most egotistical and trashy people in crypto, complete shill as well. When XRP is closing daily and weekly candles above 275, it's time to rock and roll to $4.50. I mean, he should know better. He's not that stupid. Anything else here? XRP will print millionaires. So a lot of XRP bull posting, $20 to $30. All right, I think I've read enough. There's a lot of bull posting on XRP. That is obviously completely evidence. And look, like I say, the market cap is so high, it is completely overvalued. I'll go back to my basic thesis is that people that tell you, anyone that tells you market cap is irrelevant or not important is lying out of their ass. It's absolutely important. You need to realize the amount of volume of money now to drive XRP higher at 150 billion. I mean, 150 million would be 100 times less than this. This is going to take 100 times that it would take 150 million coin to actually move when it's 150 billion. It's just an enormous amount of money. The FDV is absolutely huge. The team had plenty of supply to dump onto the market. This RLUSD is basically going to replace XRP's use case as a token. So this is fundamentally extremely bearish for the price of XRP. I have said, I think XRP, honestly, this is not trying to rain on anybody's parade or upset anybody, but I reckon XRP probably can do about a 35% move maximum to the upside from here, about another 35%. You compare that to Ethereum, that I think Ethereum is going easily to 7,000, 8,000 this cycle, is easily going to do another 100% as almost a guarantee. It's got an ETF. It's coming up to its strongest quarter. I mean, why you would be in XRP over Ethereum, I don't know. Why you'd be in XRP over Solana, I don't know. If you want to stick with a blue chip, a major high market cap meme coin, you've got Ethereum, you've got Solana. If you want to go for something a little bit more out there on the risk curve, but still almost guaranteed to perform extremely well, you've got big top tier meme coins like Pepe that'll do extremely well. If you want to go down the risk curve, you've got things like Wojak, lower cap meme coins, or should I say more mid cap meme coins that are going to do very well. So I don't really see the investment case right now for XRP. I think, looking at a 30% or 35% upside and on the downside, if I'm right, if over the next year we do break down again and we go sort of back down to where we've come from, you're looking at about like an 80% risk of losing money. I mean, you've got to accept that risk. You've got to tell yourself if you're putting £10,000 or $10,000 into XRP, your best case scenario is probably pulling out 12 or $13,000 or pounds. Your worst case scenario, and in my opinion, the more likely scenario, is you're going to be taking out about 2 or 3,000 in, like I say, maybe a year's time. So, and then it's the opportunity cost of that money as well, because you could have been invested in something that would have given you almost a sure 2x. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Obviously, hopefully that's given you some things to think about. Like I say, I'm not just hating on XRP as a token, but I, at the moment, do not understand its use case. It's extremely highly valued. And what is it actually achieving to back up that valuation? Is there real substance behind it, or is it just hype? And I think it's fairly obvious in terms of what we've reviewed today, what we've analyzed, and what we can tell about the token right now, based on the facts not trying to get carried away. I mean, I don't have any skin in the game. I'm not long XRP. I'm not short XRP. I don't hold it. I'm not against holding it. If there was a really good reason to hold it, believe me, I would be holding the token. But I think based on everything I've said, and looking at both sides of the, sort of bullish case and bearish case for XRP, I don't think the risk return is there. And we're coming into a really, really key part of the cycle where we're about to see probably the biggest alts run of this entire cycle of the last 4 years. We're about to see altcoins explode. Yes, XRP could push on a little bit higher, but ultimately, I don't think it's going to see anywhere close to the gains that some other cryptos are going to see. And if you want to hear what my top picks are, coins that can do 5x's, 10x gains from today's price, then go and check out my other videos. I've got plenty of other altcoin videos. I've got meme coin videos if that's your thing as well. So I hope you found this informative. If you agree with me, please smash the like and let me know. If you disagree with me, then go down there, let me know in the comments why I'm wrong. And hopefully you've enjoyed this. Just remember, this is purely for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are never financially advised. Always make your own decisions, do your own research. Just got to throw that out there. And yeah, what can I say? Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.